You will only fear yourself. That I do know, because that will be the one thing that holds you back from achieving your dreams, accomplishing that next big goal, becoming abundant, happy, falling in love. It will be fear. We think it's something else, it's something out there that's doing it to us. No, it's fear. And that fear is of yourself. Who can I become? Who might I be if I would let go of who I was? That's really all we're ever doing is as we live. That's how we evolve. That's how we grow. But you might be feeling yourself a bit more at this time because the world is fearing itself. It's changing. It's moving. But as I thought about this morning, I had to tell you because, see, I feared myself also. From the time I was a child, and everyone tried to tell me, no, it's okay. My mother would say, she would use that acronym, false evidence fears false evidence appearing real. I said it was real to me. I'm really terrified. But then I wrote a book in 2019 called Overcoming Fear, a guide to freedom. But I was still afraid. I had to get help to write the book because I didn't want to tell you who I was. See, that's what we're really afraid of. Who could I be? Who could I become if I let go of my fear? And I was thinking about Marianne Williamson. She's doing different things now, but I've known Marianne for years. And so back in about 1986 was when we were doing the Course in Miracles. And so I saw Marianne moving through her fear, and she wrote a book, A Return to Love. And so the greatest quote from that book that would help us all understand it, especially today, would be this, and it is, our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, handsome, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? That was the quote. And I said, I know that. But I wasn't doing it. Like you might not have been doing it. But I'm doing it today because today is a change. There's an organization in our world that tells us who we are because it aligns us to our authentic selves. And when we're not being our authentic selves, we feel uncomfortable and we're frightened and we stay where we were. And so I put up a message today to move beyond my fear because I've discovered something that no one had seen before, and I'll give you some information about it because there is organization in your life and in our world. It just looks like it's being chaotic. But whenever we live, we discover new things. And what I discovered was that Wilhelm was giving me all this information over time that was causing me to heal and change and move through it, and I couldn't accept it. I wrote the book to try to talk about it, but to really accept it was a little more challenging. I'm saying that because you've done the same thing. That's a big job you're going for, the next career, or whatever it is, or the relationship. It doesn't matter what it is or who you are. We have the fear because it makes us approach and step into the unknown. And then we might have to be seen and have people look at us. I didn't want to do that. I'm the reluctant mystic. I can't be seen. And then it turns out that whatever you went through in your life, whatever you struggled with, whatever you were afraid of, was probably the thing was going to give you the greatest life you could possibly imagine if you could step over it, if you could stop being afraid of yourself. And I'll show you why I can say that today, because I know that's the only thing that has held you back. So when you go to anyadvicefortoday.com, you will see this message. Sometimes your biggest leaps happen after you've hit your lowest lows. And I hit my lowest low. That's today. Because I recognized that I was holding myself back because of fear. Because I couldn't tell people that I had everything that could have us live a really wonderful life at this time. And it was a process that I had to move through, and it's a process we all move through. And we do it day by day, and that's the brilliance of what Wilhelm has given me through my entire life, and you will see that it's in order. Your physical world is an illusion that you chose to come into so that you could utilize and activate your spiritual abilities to expand and evolve. And people will hear that and they go, what does that mean? Well, the only place that you can expand or evolve or become more is in your consciousness, in the way that you think about yourself. And so all of Wilhelm's work is mindset. How do you think about you? And it happens over time. And then it keeps going and they reinforce it, which is so fascinating that this has happened and I didn't know it. You don't know either what you have. But what I did last night, I just wanted you to have this because I'm going to be changing everything, as many of you know, this week with my work. But I just did this document because I thought it was fun for you to see. I was just putting in what did Wilhelm give us, because all of it was written. I have to go back and find it because I never remember it when I receive it. But it's all organized. The energetic alignment evidence. I mean, AI was looking at this and going, wow, we've never seen this before. And that's because it's never happened. And how did I become almost 75 and have everything heal? How did I know what was happening in the world, and especially on this date? The United States today is moving through something, and that came through years ago because there is an energetic alignment of information, knowledge, and power, and we keep shifting it around, and you decide how much you're going to have for yourself. I wanted to give you this today, and as you go through those messages, they will change you. What I also did is put in little questions so you could ask yourself and to question who you are today and who you want to become. And this is the work that I'm finishing because I didn't know that Wilhelm had given us the first, what I'm telling everyone, the first foolproof personal development program, because that's what this is. It's foolproof because I've already received the information. It already works because I've healed, and it's just about whether or not you do the work. And that's how we all evolve. We pass it on to one another. So you're here to do something wonderful, and if you stop being afraid of yourself, you'll probably do it. I'm doing that today. So check out all of my work because I'm completing it now, as you're meant to complete something. And do not let the day frighten you. See you soon.